G'day beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an anti-tank deck for Dekker for you. Just before we get into the deck, my content's been a little bit lacking lately, and that has been because I've been extremely busy, and that should be wrapping up very shortly, so we'll be getting into putting out a lot more content moving forward over the week. So for those of you that watch my videos every day, even though they've been a little bit boring, I would like to thank you very, very much. So this is a build that I put together the other day. I've tweaked it a little bit when we were about to play a comp match. One of the members on the other team is well known for wanting to play a tanky Kai. So this is sort of based around dealing with that, dealing with phase. So it's something that I put together with suggestions from some of my lovely teammates, who I will not mention because their egos do not need stroking. So this is the deck, the anti-tank deck. So we have the Centurion, obviously. I have a Shepherd's File, Hunter's Drink, and a Healer token. Now these are completely up to you. If you want to not run these and perhaps get rid of another card as well and put another fully upgraded card, that would be fine. I just always add stuff like this on my support deck. We have, bear with me, a tempered plate with, oh my god, this is so mental, with two, if this wants to load, 2 alpha guards and an alpha health, and we'll get on to why very, very soon. We have a cheaper version of that with 2 guards and a health, obviously because this is very, very expensive, so we'll be slotting this first. Have a Pendulum of Lords with 2 mana regens, 2 basic sparks, and a lesser health. We have a Dummy Ward. Dummy Ward is a ward that you purchase at the very start of the game. You go and place it on the map, you back, you sell it, and you grab your starting item. We have a Guardian's Ward with 3 greater healths, which is our actual ward. We have a Circlet of Health, which is fully upgraded with the 3 basic manas. We have a Quenching Scales with 3 lesser sparks or minor sparks. We have a Blink Charm, which is one of the cards that you could potentially take off with the consumables to make an extra card. We have a Satori Cloak, no upgrades. Power Cord, no upgrades. Honor the Pure with 3 health, and a Purity Sensor with 2 greater healths and a beta health? Is that a beta health? Yeah, beta health. Okay, now if we go to the test build section, we'll just run through. It's not like a carry build. There's not really much point to, you know, setting yourself to a certain build order, but definitely grab the ward, put it down, back. And then I always recommend starting with a Circlet of Health for my supports. What I would do is, if you're backing on 6 points, grab your ward and upgrade this. If you have to back on 3, you really feel like you need wards, just grab the ward, and then assess the situation, whether your off lane is doing okay and your mid lane is doing okay. Maybe you don't want to upgrade Circlet of Health, just put it into getting your Quenching Scales. But if they do need it, grab the Circlet of Health fully upgraded. The next thing that you definitely want to get is Quenching Scales. After that, you definitely want to go into Honor the Pure. Now, Power Cord and Satori Cloak, if they're going to be used, are going to be put on whenever you feel like you need it. So if you are against the tanky Kai, then you're going to want to put that on as soon as he becomes a bit of a problem. So let's whack them on now, and it's of course going to put itself in that slot, which is super annoying. So we'll get rid of our Circlet of Health, because you know that you can get rid of that at any point. So we have a ward, we have Quenching Scales, we have Honor the Pure, we have Satori Cloak, we have Power Cord. Now this is also built around being able to deal with Aurora. She's very prevalent at the moment with people playing phase a lot. There's more and more of a chance that you're going to be up against an Aurora. Excuse me. So we have a Purity Sensor there, just in case we need it. Okay, now pretty much while running this build, the only thing you're doing now is just adding health on. But considering Guardian's Ward has an actual upgrade, I'd probably go for upgrading the ward first, get all that upgraded, and that is your full build. Now, if you didn't need Purity Sensor, the reason why I have this big bad boy is to replace that very expensive Purity Sensor. So instead I would actually grab the cheap one, sell it, and get the more expensive one when you can. So then you have another build which does not have to deal with Aurora, can still deal with tanks, because Satori Cloak is a passive on hit with basic attack, shred 50% of the enemy hero's armor for 2 seconds. So provided you keep attacking them, attacking a Chimera, you're going to constantly shred 50% of his armor, which is not very good. And with Power Chord as well, you're going to apply Blight to him, which reduces his healing by 40%. So his stacks are not going to be as powerful, his armor's not going to be as powerful, and he's going to get taken down really easy. It obviously all works as well on tanky steel, tanky anyone really. So it's a very, very good build, which I don't have any footage of being used completely. So I'm not really going to bother to actually put any footage in, because it's not always the most exciting thing in the world to sit there and watch clips of someone playing Dekker. I did actually play a match to test this out the other day, and you know, stole a few kills with some stasis bombs, but I'm just not even going to bother, guys. You can surely figure out that what this is meant for, and whether it will actually work. I know there's probably someone that's tempted to write in the comments, "Oh, but you can't post a build guide without gameplay." That's not actually what you sound like. But this is the build, and also obviously if you know, if there is no Chimera, no phase, you might possibly want to get rid of Power Chord. You have a Pendulum of Lords there that you can replace it with. If you are running Power Chord, but maybe you don't feel like you want to run Satori Cloak, just grab this and put 2 upgrades on it. It's going to get you 60, but this right here is the main build, okay, with the armor card on. This is situational if you're up against Aurora, so it's a pretty strong build. As you can see, you're going to end up on 2944 health with 126 basic armor, so you're going to be pretty hard to deal with. Doubt you're going to get to max build though anyway, so that is the build, guys. Hopefully, without gameplay of a support running around doing nothing, just throwing stuns, you can realize that this works very, very well. So link for this build will be in the description down below. There will not be a build order going with it because it's a support build. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe for more Paragon content. As I said, I will be getting into making a lot more videos coming over the next week once I finish up with the busy part of work. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.